Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back. Having a little bullseye flake out here in the old World's Fair. Haha, nice. Anyways, have some fun things to share. We have the old Rayo number 65 burning out here. Just nice ambient light. I think she's running low actually. You know what? She is running low. Try to get that flame up there, and she's getting down there, right? Yeah. Anyways, just a nice afternoon, Friday afternoon. That's right. And I figure I'd do a share. But this thing's thirsty. Let's get some fuel, shall we? Yeah. Where's my can? Oh, there it is. Alright, nice big spout on that. I love the big spouts, especially on earlier lanterns like these Rayos. That'll be good for now. Yeah. I don't want to go too much. I don't burn it that often. There we go. Anyways, that'll be good for now. Yeah. Anyhow, these threaded caps on these Rayos, they're very fine threads. There's a lot of them. That's right, there's a lot of them. Oh, dirty out here. Yeah, gonna do a little more prep. Oh well. I love this lantern. I do. It's a good one. There we go. Rayo 65. Yep, it's a keeper. Now, I sold 2 lanterns this week. That's right. Sold 2 lanterns. Sold my Rayo 75, which I've been trying to sell. And my Defiance number 0 Perfect. Why did you sell them, Rob? Well, because I found something else I really wanted. And the Rayo 75, as cool as it was, I actually like the 65 better. I do. They're identical. There's really nothing different about the 65 and the 75, save it the lift mechanism. The 75 has a inner side lift design. It's very similar to the 17 there, which is fine. It's not I'm not against lift mechanisms by any means, but I just like the ease and elegant convenience of the 65. It's very much like a high-low, which you all know I like my high-lows, but it's a lot funner. It's actually a lot smoother and easier to operate than the side lift, because with the Rayo, or Pritchard Strong, I should say, manufactured side lifts, I'll show you something I don't care for. Yeah, set that down for a second. So see this lift lever here? You lift it up and the globe moves up, but it swings towards you, okay? Now, why would it swing towards you? You know, I mean, it's not a bad thing, but it makes it hard to, light. You can't trim the wick or get at it very well if it moves towards you, because, well, I guess you could do it from the back. Could you do it from the back? No, not really. But yeah, I mean, you have to kind of position it more straight up like that. But it's a little difficult. It is. I love that lantern. It's nothing wrong with it. It's just I'm not crazy about. Now the NCL or the Paul's leaders, they swing up and away from the fuel cap side. because that's where the regulator is, and you actually really can access the burner and wick better with the Paul's Leader design. That one goes in the opposite direction, and that's the Rayo 75 as well. Very similar, just bigger. So I really do like the 65 better because it's just a straight up, high-low style. So that's actually my favorite out of the Rayo Hot Blast lineup, except for next to the 17 is my favorite. I like that 17. It's such a charming little lantern, and the 65 is right there. But anyways, and also my big number 82 Cold Blast with the copper fountain is definitely, I'm good with 3 Rayos. I'm good. I sold my 77, which was hard because I did love that lantern, but I don't need all that many big Cold Blast lanterns. I don't. I don't need them. Well, I don't need half the lanterns that I have, but I felt that I could let that go and enjoy my copper fountain 82. But I will say this: if I find a Pritchard Strong Prisco marked, number 2 Cold Blast, I probably will pick it up because I would like one that's marked Prisco. I don't have a Prisco marked lantern. If I find a Prisco Tiger or a Prisco marked Hot Blast, I do have a globe for one of those. I do. I have a marked Prisco globe, so I put the cart before the horse a little bit. But it's good to have one on hand because if you find the lantern, you have the globe for it. Yeah. That's nice. Let's tend to our little fire a little bit. It's going out. Well, we need a relight. We have enough to relight? I think we do. Just been enjoying some time out here. There we go. That's right. Better. Well, I did mention another lantern, didn't I? That's why I sold those other 2. Well, I think it was a worthy cause. As you all know, I like to upgrade the collection when I can. Not that the Rayo 75 or the number 0 Perfect made by Defiance was anything less than nice lanterns. I try and keep nice lanterns. Come on, boy. Keep going. Yeah. But I felt selling those 2 for what I wanted was actually a pretty decent deal. So I sold both lanterns for a decent price. And it really helped me buy this other one. Now, last month I struck up a conversation with a member on the Love and Lanterns group, and this member posted these 2 identical matching Winfield Standards. Yeah, Winfield Standards. They're a handsome lantern. Now, Winfield made 2 versions of the Standard by 1900 to 1905, 1906. They had a bottom lift and a side lift. Now, the side lift is great. It's beautiful, but in all honesty, I didn't want a side lift one because it looks like a CT ham. It looks almost identical to a ham clipper, like this. Very similar to that. Same globe guard, same side lift, outside, side lift. Very similar. Yeah. So with that being said, I didn't feel that I needed one that looked like a ham. Now, the Winfield Standards that do look like a clipper, they fooled people. There was a Winfield number 0 glass fount that popped up. Someone posted on one of the groups, and they, it just said WM for Winfield Manufacturing. And well, it was hard to tell if it was a hammer or what, but I looked at it and I'm like, well, that's a Winfield. I knew what to look for, but everyone was like thinking it was a CT ham. And rightfully so. All the details really did look like a ham. But anyhow, the bottom lift is the one I really wanted because it has the unique globe guards that are actually functioning because they're spring loaded. So without further ado, let's bring up the latest edition. And this came all the way from Connecticut. Yeah. Sorry there, Mr. Rayo. Just step off to the side a little bit. But here it is. A standard bottom lift. Winfield Manufacturing Company out of Ohio. And I believe they were out of Warren, Ohio. I could be wrong. But this is a really cool lantern. And here's the, see, standard. Yeah. And it's got a really nice old red paint. Isn't that lovely? Yeah, it is lovely. I think it's just perfect. And you know me and my old paint. I don't like fresh painted lanterns. Personal choice, personal taste. Those who like fresh painted lanterns, I'm happy for you. There's nothing wrong with that. No. But I will say this. For those who buy a lantern in this kind of condition and it annoys you, you might as well sell it to me because I will love the ever-loving age out of it. Anyways, this is how this works. Check this out. So there's this little loop. See the little loop there? Yeah. All right. So you push up on that loop and the globe guards bend. See? They bend. And now the globe is up and it's you can access the burner. Yeah. Now let's make sure the wick's up. Now I did put some fuel in this, and she is fueled, and she's ready to burn. So proper amount of time to let the wick it up. Now it is an old wick. It's on the short side, so I will probably replace the wick at some point, sooner than later probably, depending on how much I burn it. But she's ready to go. So let's get our pipe back going here and light this guy. Nice. Yeah. There we go. Not terrible. I could trim the wick a little better, I think. Got kind of the Aquafresh little, flourish on there. Remember the old Aquafresh toothpaste commercials where that, that's what it reminds me of. I know it's silly, but that's the case. But anyways, it's a beautiful piece. This is going to just look amazing, especially in the house. I'm going to burn it tonight. And it's a treasured piece. So a big thanks to Josh for sending this to me and working with me for a deal that we both agreed on and both worked out just fine. I offered him a trade for a couple of things, and well, he felt that he had enough things already and he might as well sell a few things just to balance things out, right? So, some of us collectors we're that way. Sometimes we don't want to trade. We just rather have cash, especially this time of year. It's always good to have a little extra cash, right? I have a little less cash now, but anyways, Josh is a good guy, and we've had some really cool conversations. So I'm really happy to know him, and he's also into cast iron. And I love cast iron, but I don't have antique cast iron. Now I would love to start getting into some antique cast iron, but he's no, that's rude. Kids. Anyways, antique cast iron is something I'm definitely interested in getting some pieces for myself. Maybe a Griswold or a Wagner or whatever. But anyways, he's educated me on some things relating to cast iron. And, he likes a good bourbon, nice barbecue, old lanterns. Yeah, lives in an old house. His house is turn of the century. Last century, that is. And Yeah, good guy. So I'm really grateful for this and him for selling it to me. And you know, sometimes you never know if something's for sale or not. So it doesn't hurt to ask, right? Yeah. And well, darn it, this color with this nice red globe, it's very fitting for the holiday season, I find. Now, I do have a green globe, but I'm not going to burn it because it's definitely a cancer waiting to happen. Yeah. But this is a flashed red globe, and it's not going to really cancer up on me. And I know he burned it already, and it's fine. So I'm not worried about this having any issues. But at some point in time, I will find a Winfield marked globe. That's on the list. But for right now, it really looks great just the way it is. I love the dark globe. I love the way it looks. Everything, it ticks a lot of boxes in what I look for in old lantern. You can't duplicate this age. You just can't. How the darkness of the paint darkens with, you know, oil over the years, and you just can't. You can't. I mean, some people have tried, but it doesn't really work as well. And, you know, you got some paint loss up around here, and it just looks great with a little bit of tin shining through, and it just looks so cool. And this was applied by a road construction crew or a contractor, we'll say, at some point in time back in the 1900s. And this lantern dates to about the early 1900s, like 1906. So it's an early piece, and it was probably painted maybe in the 19-teens, maybe 20s. I don't know how soon it acquired the paint, because the tin that shines through the paint loss areas shows really bright tin. So it probably was painted very early on. It was probably purchased in a whole batch, probably a couple of cases, you know, a couple dozens, and then they painted them. They ordered them with red globes, or they put red globes in them because, well, they would have came with marked globes. Imagine if that was a Winfield marked ruby globe. Holy cow, that'd be worth a lot of money, because those are very, very rare. I don't think I've ever seen a colored Winfield globe. I've only seen clear. But anyways, it makes me happy. I like this. Absolutely. It's a good one. So, yeah, good stuff. Fantastic. 100% satisfied. Thanks again, Josh, for allowing me to purchase this from you. And, well, he has the same one. He's got a mate. He's got a match to it. So maybe sometime, Josh, we'll both get on the horn, and we'll both light them at the same time. And now the fire department's making a presence. Okay. They're not a stranger to the channel. No, you've heard sirens often in my videos. But anyways, maybe that's related to the hot rod that drove by. I don't know. Could you imagine? Oh, that'd be sad, especially before Christmas. I hope everything's okay. I laugh and I joke a lot, but don't take it as me being a jerk. I am concerned. I am. But anyways, noises annoy me, but deep down I do care. As long as you guys enjoy the content, who cares, right? If it doesn't bother you, it doesn't bother me. Absolutely. Well, I'm going to just keep on finish my pipe out here and bring this nice new acquisition to the channel, or to the collection. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed making this video, and I am really enjoying this piece. So just remember, I plan to make a video out in Tucson, well, south of Tucson, outside of Saguaro National Park. I'm also going to be hitting Tombstone. That's the plan. We're also going to go to Tombstone. So I might make a video in Tombstone, but on Christmas morning, I will definitely make a video outside of my sister-in-law's place, and I will share what I got for Christmas. And I hope that you find it very interesting. I know I'm very excited about it. So, till then, take it easy, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.